All right, hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Bubblegum Reviews. My name is Steve, and tonight's review will be on the movie here next to me. We have What's Love Got to Do with It with Lawrence Fishburne and Angela Bassett. So, this is obviously a first time watch for me. I had this movie recommended to me, and I thought I'd give it a watch. If it wasn't recommended, I probably never would have seen it just because I don't know. I mean, even with Lawrence Fishburne, who I really like, and Angela Bassett and I also like Tina Turner. So the movie itself is about Tina Turner's life, her getting brought into music by Ike Turner, and the relationship, and then the abuse, and her leaving Ike and doing her solo career. So the movie itself is it's a great movie. It's just there's those parts that are really hard to watch. And everybody knows exactly what the hell I'm talking about if you've seen this movie. The acting by Lawrence Fishburne and Angela Bassett were phenomenal. Phenomenal. They should have won awards, both of them, for that. This was fantastic. Angela Bassett killed it as Tina Turner. She was freaking jacked, too. Like, there was that part where it was kind of near the end of the movie where her arms were just fucking ripped and she was jacked. Angela Bassett's always been super, I've always been super attracted to her. She's a very beautiful woman. Uh, Lawrence Fishburne, on the other hand, he is one of my probably top 15 all time favorites, probably top 10 all time favorite actors. This movie, watching him play Ike Turner, the POS, man, it makes it hard. It's really one of those things where I watch it and I'm just like, I don't like this. It was the same way I felt with Rosamund Pike when she played the lady in Gone Girl. That was the same thing because I've seen her in some other stuff. She was in Johnny English, and she was in something else, and it was very like friendly and everything like that. And then I saw her in that, and it was like, whoa, whoa. That was kind of the same way I felt about him, except for, man, but he did a phenomenal job. He did a fantastic job. And this movie was amazing. The music was good. Honestly, the only song aside from What's Love Got to Do with It and Proud Mary, those are the only two songs of hers I really knew. So it was kind of cool to watch this because it was like, oh wow, I didn't even know she did that. Like, her main song is What's Love Got to Do with It, so that's mainly the one that I always heard on the radio and stuff like that. So that was it. And then I kind of looked up her music after the movie. Anyways, great acting, good music. The movie itself, I love the era that it's shot in. I love so a little Easter egg in a sense, if you will. So there's a guy that's in this who is in, for those of you that have seen the newer Hawaii Five-O, and he's also in iRobot. And he's the black guy who is like one of Ike Turner's right-hand men, if you know who I'm talking about. I literally noticed it because it was one of the scenes. I'm not going to say which scene. It was one of the scenes in it where I was like, wait a minute, that's that dude right there. That's him. And it totally was. And then I started noticing him even more and more. I think the part was his hair that he had on, because I'm pretty sure he doesn't actually have hair in real life. Anyways, the movie itself, fantastic. It's just those parts in it were hard to watch. And I don't think I'm ever going to watch this movie again just because it was like, I saw it. I enjoyed the hell out of it. I didn't like what she went through. I'm glad she left him, honestly, because, like, apparently, based off what I read and everything, her career went crazy, especially after leaving Ike Turner. So that's fantastic. That's awesome. Angela Bassett did a fantastic job in this movie. She was phenomenal. They both were. This is a very good movie. Yes. Anyways, director in this we have Brian Gibson. Never heard of anything else this guy's done. I mean, I looked it up and was like, nope, nope, nope. So This was definitely his best in my eyes. IMDb gave this a 7.4 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 97%. Video Hound gave it a 2.5 out of 4. The last two movies I did, well, actually the last one, U571 had a 2.5 out of 4. Bubblegum Reviews gave this a 9 out of 10. I loved it. The only reason I didn't give it a 10 out of 10 was because of those scenes in the movie that it just was like, I can't by all means give it a 10 after watching some of that stuff, because it was just, it sucked. Box office of 61 million on a budget of 15, so it made 45, give or take. They weren't 100% certain on the budget or the box office, so I don't know exactly what it is. I'm just going off of the main answer, what people said. My interesting fact in this is Lawrence Fishburne actually turned down the role of Ike 5 different times. He eventually, once he found out Angela Bassett was playing Tina Turner, that's when he signed on to take the role. That's fantastic. That is fantastic, because the two of them were great. They were great. Even after watching this movie, I read something else that I was like, wow, I could totally see that. Apparently, after this movie, like, Lawrence Fishburne running into black women got, like, evil stares. And it's like, I totally get it, because I even feel like, dude, how could you do that? How could you do... I know it's a movie, it's acting and everything, but, oh, man, this was definitely a tough watch. Anyways, that's it for that. Up next, I have one that I've seen. So this is my next movie review, Monsters vs. Aliens. It's been a while since I've seen this, but I do remember enjoying this. Some of the people that are in it, let's see, we got... okay, they're not really showing up. Never mind. I feel like Seth Rogen's in it, and somebody else, Hugh Laurie. I'm pretty sure Hugh Laurie's the aunt, and Seth Rogen. Anyways, yeah. So stay tuned for that. You guys have a good night. Like and subscribe. Check out my Letterboxd. Check out my eBay. All this stuff you see behind me is all from my eBay. My collection is in my room and my living room and just kind of all over the house. But yes, that's it. You guys have a good night. Bubblegum out. See you guys next time.
You must understand, the touch of your hand makes my pulse react.